In this video, I'm going to show you some of the things you can expect to see from me every week. I have edited the data of this to protect privacy. So imagine the start of the fiscal year is September 1st. We see the starting point, and then we see since then all of the new hires, the transfers, those who have left the company, and how that's affected the in-seat active number of employees today. Combine that with those that are in recruiting, and now we've got a total headcount forecast for this year, and then we compare that with the budget, plus what that would look like next year. And I have that same table here, instead of showing headcount changes, the financial impact of all of those headcount changes. If you want a quick snapshot of the health of the personnel expenses, here's a high-level company overview showing the latest personnel expense forecast looks like for this year and the next fiscal year. I always keep a clean, up-to-date list of all the roles that the talent acquisition team is working on, as well as the total fully loaded financial impact. If you're a big fan of pivot tables, I can do those too. This is an example showing a head count for each category of employee status throughout the company. I've automated these reports, so now we can see, for example, with this one, if any employee is now in a different department than they were since the beginning of this fiscal year, how that reflects, and if their costs are being reallocated. What about the average cost per full-time employee? But this will show a timeline of how the average cost per employee has changed within each department of the company throughout the past couple of years. This flags divisions with disproportionate growth in cost per head to guide workforce cost control. This one's the headcount personnel expense change summary. Every week I run a new forecast for personnel expenses. If it changed slightly since the previous week and you want to know why, here's a quick high-level overview explaining the changes that occurred in the past week. It shows the number of new hires and the impact that it will have on this fiscal year, anyone who left the company, changes in any current employee's compensation plan, and how that affects our active employee forecast compared to our forecast of in-recruiting roles, and what that would look like for next fiscal year.